Oh boy, rub your hands together. Go get some cheese. I don't know why you get some cheese, but sit down, get some cheese because you are in for a doozy today. What I'm going to do in this video series is deliver the most advanced Facebook ad course you've ever gotten for free or paid for. Look, if you've paid thousands of bucks for Facebook ad courses, you've been scammed. That's how you're going to feel at least after you're done here, because I'm going to break down everything I've done to scale one of my businesses past $600,000 per month in revenue, primarily using Facebook ads and spending about $100,000 to get that type of ROI. And the reason why I'm doing this is because, well, I did the same exact thing with YouTube. I actually made a full YouTube ad course where it shows how I scaled a business past $1 million per month on YouTube ads. And while I am still pretty damn good at YouTube ads, that's kind of where my focus has always been. I feel with my ROIs now on Facebook, I'm in a position to make a really advanced course on Facebook too. So that's what we're going to do. Real quick, why am I doing this? I own an ad tracking company. As you scale your ads up, you're probably going to want to track them because people that track their ads accurately tend to get a better ROI. You probably will want to do that. So maybe after you watch these videos, you think, well, as I'm scaling up, maybe I actually want to track my ads accurately so I don't spend money like Bozo the Clown. That guy has bad spending habits. But this is going to be a 7-part series. Here's the videos that are coming up. You should subscribe so you can see those. This first video, I think, is actually the most important video because this is what people mess up the most. Look, I realize there's all sorts of offers. There's all sorts of things you can sell. You can sell clown shoes. You can sell clown underwear. You can sell clown mugs. Maybe you're a freak that likes to sell clown hats. Maybe you should stop selling clown stuff because those things don't sell well on Facebook or anywhere. But not all offers work well enough. And this doesn't just mean bad offers like clown hats. What I mean by it is this. There are specific types of offers, there are specific types of funnels, and there are specific ways to position your products on Facebook that work much, much better than other types of funnels and other types of products. Now, while in this program, I will show you how to sell just about anything, but there's a difference between a front-end offer and a back-end offer. A front-end offer or front-end ad is ads that are going to be ran to people that don't know about your business. They don't know what your business is, and you can't just plug any type of offer into a front-end ad. It doesn't always work. And if you understand what offers work, it's going to make your ability to run ads 10 times better. I'm not even joking. This is the most important video in this series, and this is the part that everyone literally messes up. So I'm just going to dive into it, because if you get this, everything else that comes after this is pretty easy. Listen up. I know this presentation is going to look trashy because we're at my trashy whiteboard of truth and justice. However, this is the most important lesson in all of paid advertising. I don't care if you're on Facebook. I don't care if you're on YouTube. It's the number one thing I see people get wrong. See, you have to understand one of the keys to how I've grown any business on YouTube ads or Facebook ads is you need to understand that not all offers are good for paid advertising. This is the biggest key to Facebook ads. This is also the biggest key to YouTube ads. Let me explain. See, ads are a very specific arena because what you're basically in right here is a dog fight. And while your business might be a specific type of dog, or you might have offers that are a specific type of dog, this dog fight doesn't care about what type of dog you are, what your offers are. There's a specific type of dog that wins in a dog fight, and that's going to be a big, angry beast of a dog that's genetically engineered to go and beat other dogs. Because when you're running ads, first off, dogs, I know, don't look like potatoes, but bear with me here. When you're running ads, you're not doing it in a vacuum. You are going head-to-head with other people's ads, and they are controlling the bid cost. And so when you're going head-to-head against other people's dogs, what you need to do is you need to genetically breed your offers. You need to genetically breed your dogs to compete in the type of arena right here. Once you get outside the arena, once you are able to participate in your own, for lack of better words, dog competition, you can make it a beauty contest. You can have a contest where a little dog wins or a big dog wins or whatever. But you can't go and take your Chihuahua and inject it in this arena and expect it to work. And this is what most people try to do. They try to take offers and funnels that have no business being ran in paid traffic and make them compete. And what happens is they go and throw their Chihuahua in the ring against an offer that is genetically bred to absolutely crush paid traffic. It's an offer that's made to cover ad costs. It's an offer that's meant to generate leads. It's an offer that's meant to also generate profit because of its price point, what's being sold, how it's being sold. the way it's generating attention. And when you go and put your offer, as good-spirited as it is, against this offer in ads, this offer wins because it's, again, set up to work with ads. So what offers work with ads? Very, very simple. The type of offer that works with ads is an ad that easily covers ad cost or makes a profit up front while generating leads or a form of direct response contact. This could even be down to your retargeting pixel. So what type of ads cover ad costs? What type of ads cover costs the best or generate a profit? Because rule number one of your ads is you want to cover your ad costs. If your ads are not profitable, therefore you cannot run your ads. Your ads get shut down unless you have a lot of money to burn. If you're watching this video, you probably don't fall into that category. You're probably not running ads like Coca-Cola or Lululemon where you can just blow money. You're probably not running ads like Tony Robbins or Brendan Burchard or huge self-help gurus who can afford to lose 3 to 4 months of what it cost. I can't, this is months right here, by the way. I know what I'm talking about in ads. I can't write anything, but 3 to 4 months of ad cost to get a customer. That means if a customer is going to spend $200 with them in the first 3 months, on average, they're going to spend $200 to get that customer. And on day one, they're going to lose $200 to get that person into their business. Okay? They might lose $150 up front or something like that. And you need to realize that the reason why you need to operate and start thinking like this is because you're competing against these people. As you scale up your ads, this is why your ads won't scale. At, let's say, $100 a day, your competition isn't that high because you're going to super micro-targeted audiences. But as soon as you start to get up here to, let's say, $1,000 per day, guess what? You're competing against Tony Robbins ads. Okay, and I'm just using this example right here because a lot of people that watch this channel are going to be ad runners for info courses and whatnot. And the problem is, Tony is going to run a type of ad that doesn't make its money back for 3 to 4 months. So again, I want to stress this. Let's say a lead is worth $80 to him over 6 months, but it's worth only $10 to him right away. He's going to spend $50 to get this lead and make the money back over here. And this means he can spend a lot more on his ads. He can bid a lot more aggressively. He can afford to go into the red and not be profitable. This is why you will constantly get cut off at scale because you start running into these type of ads. In order to beat these ads, you need to genetically breed an offer to beat them. Okay? And so the type of offers that beat them are going to be high-ticket offers. So what is a high-ticket offer? If you look at, for example, Salesforce is an example of a company that grew running ads to high-ticket offers. What would they do? They would run ads to an offer where a person would have to pay $2,000 something up front. Same thing with HubSpot. They had to go and sell a year up front, 2 years up front at HubSpot to grow the company. Why? Because they needed to make the ads break even. This is a beautiful example of using and genetically altering your business, or at least an offer in your business for ads. HubSpot and Salesforce, for example, would go and run ads, and then they would sell a year up front. So I believe HubSpot was like $1,000 to $2,000 up front. Why? Okay, so let's say HubSpot's selling at $99 up front. Well, first off, they're going to lose money because $99 is less than $2,000. But you're probably thinking that the conversion rates on an offer like this would be same. So let's say we have 100 people come through an ad, and we're selling the product at $2,000 for, let's say, 2 years up front, or $99 month to month. Same exact offer, different price point. You're probably thinking, all right, so we would get 20 $99 sales and then one $2,000 sale. So what's the point? Isn't it better to go for the $99 sales? That's not the case. See, if a person's going to buy at $99, if you're going to get 20 people to buy at $99 right here, you can probably get 3 to 4 of them, maybe even 5 of them, to actually buy at $2,000 if the product is a good fit. If the product is a good fit. And that comes down, I'll talk about product, I'll talk about offers and everything in a future video. However, what you're going to see right here is if we got 5 people to buy at $2,000, we just did $10,000 instead of $2,000. And the conversion rates right here will be like this a lot of times. This is why when you see a lot of people running ads, they're always going high ticket. This is why specific types of funnels do exceptionally well on Facebook. And so what you need to understand is that when you sell a high ticket, let's imagine we are sending a lead into this funnel. Okay, and it cost us $5 to get a lead. We just sent in 500 leads, so we just spent $500. This right here, the ROI on this is $1,500. The ROI right here is $9,500. However, the leads are usually going to be way more expensive than this. They're usually going to be 10, 15, 20 if you're in SaaS. And so this funnel right here quickly becomes unprofitable. Well, this funnel right here keeps printing money. And so the first thing you need to understand is that simply, at its most simple form, high ticket funnels deliver a better ROI than low ticket funnels. Up front at least. There's all sorts of ways we can go and buy a lead for $10 and then lose all of our money if we're doing lead gen and then turn that lead into $30, $40 with a good funnel. We just have to wait 3 to 4 months for that to happen. This isn't too hard to do actually. However, this is not the best way to run a lead gen funnel or something that is meant to grow your business. What you want to do is you want to structure it like this. You run an ad to some form of lead collection to a high ticket offer that covers the ad cost. And then you go and do the Tony Robbins thing. Then you do the LTV thing where we turn this lead that we paid $10 for into $40. However, we just had our ad cost covered by the high ticket offer. So let's imagine right here, we just spent $1,000 at $10 per lead. Okay, so we just got 100 leads in. We get one of these people to buy a $2,000 offer. Just one out of 100 while getting these 100 leads into our lead gen. Okay, great. What just happened is we just covered our ad costs at a 2x profit. So we can take that extra profit and use it to scale the ad. But what just also happened, we just got on 100 leads that we can then work on. And let's say we paid $10 per lead, but over 6 months, we can usually go and make $40 per lead. Okay, we just went and covered our ad costs right here. We're already up $2,000 from that $1,000 spent. And then we go and make another $4,000 from these leads. This right here equals a 6x cash ROI. When you have a 6x cash ROI, you are literally printing money. This is actually what printing money looks like. And the thing is right here, we're able to get to this ROI and do this LTV and actually grow a business and scale it and generate leads for the business while not losing money. And so what you must do is you want to create offers like this and funnels like this to compete against people who are going to play that super long game. Let's just imagine Tony Robbins, who has a business that does hundreds of millions of dollars. They can play that super long game against you. We need to be smart about it. So there's two types of offers that work really, really well on Facebook. That is going to be webinar ads, and that is going to be call funnels. Why? Because a webinar funnel is perhaps the best funnel for selling mass market high ticket. This is going to be products that are priced $297 to $2,000 to $3,000. Now, if you're in the e-commerce space, the fitness space, a more mass market space, you're going to be looking at webinars with this type of price point. If you're in the business space, the self-help space, you're going to be looking at offers with this type of price point. Why? Very easy. The amount of people that are willing to pay and actually spend money on fitness programs is huge. It's like 1/3 of the United States. Granted, fitness programs also go a little bit cheaper, but because of that mass market appeal, you can make a product that $297 work. Okay, we can sell millions of copies of a product at $297 in the fitness space. It's going to be really, really hard to do that in the, let's say, make money online or business space or start a business or self-help space. The amount of people that want to start a business is 1 out of maybe 100 people. The amount of people that want to lose weight is maybe 30, 50 out of 100 people. And so as your market size decreases, the price increases. This is why when you get into call funnels, which are particularly for B2B, which is going to be a $5,000 to $50,000 offer, And again, I don't suggest you go and sell $50,000 offers to normal people. This is for like a business. For example, if there's like a huge accounting firm that's doing $10 million a year, you could sell them a $50,000 product that would get them to $11 million a year. That's the type of product we would be selling right here. We're not selling a $50,000 course to someone to get the retirement money. That's not what I'm suggesting right here. So the call funnels work really well with B2B because what's happening right here is, remember, when the market goes down, the market size goes down, you need to make the price go up. Because usually when the market goes down, it's usually, or the only time you want to do this, is when the quality or financial incentive is higher. So we want to go to affluent customers. So for example, imagine right here we're selling, Nike shoes, and then we have Louis Vuitton shoes. The market size is much smaller for Louis Vuitton, but they're willing to pay $1,000 for a pair of shoes, where Nike customers are like 70 or 100 or something like that. Okay? So that's what we're doing right here with B2B. We're going to the Louis Vuitton section. All right, we're selling to businesses that are making a lot of money and can afford a $5,000, $50,000 product. But as you start selling a higher ticket product, you need to spend a little bit more time with the customer, or you need to make it a little bit more unique. So for example, the webinar at $297, we can craft a pitch that will be convincing enough to 3 out of 100 people. Okay, and that 300 people will buy the $297 product or the $2,000 product, and that will make the ad revenue work out. With a call funnel, on the other hand, no one's going to spend $5,000 to $50,000 after watching a sales video. They will spend this after watching a long sales video. They will rarely spend this. Okay? And so what you need to do is you need to get them on the phone so you can customize the message to them. You can customize the offer. You can figure out what their exact problems are and then sell them on that. So for example, if I was running a webinar and I was selling, let's say, Hyros, and I just made a webinar and talked about tracking and whatnot, very few people would buy the $5,000 offer because they wouldn't exactly see how it relates to them. It wouldn't be as relatable to them as it needs to be for them to spend $5,000, $10,000 on the offer. However, if I get them on the phone, I can figure out the things about their business. For example, oh, so this is where your problem is, and you're having trouble scaling here, and you're having trouble running your ads here. Okay, well, this will perfectly fix this for you, and since you guys are doing $150,000 a month, this will easily take you to $175,000, $200,000 a month, so it's very easy for you to pay us $5,000 to $10,000. That's how that works. This is how you sell these type of high-ticket offers. They cover ad costs so well. But then even more importantly, when you're selling on these platforms, you need to think about your business in 2 different ways. The best way to think about your business is, how can I be selling what's in demand in the market right now? And if you are selling an offer that's not hyper in demand in the market right now, how can you make a front-end offer that is hyper in demand right now? A really good example of this is how Russell Brunson used a webinar that taught people how to build their first business that could go mass market, and he used that to flood people into ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels on its own, if he was just selling a subscription service via ads, wouldn't have worked. They wouldn't have worked. There's no way. But what he did is he got a $997 high-ticket offer, used that to get tons of leads into a funnel. Then, once they came into the funnel and were indoctrinated by the first webinar, then sold them ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels gained popularity, and then it took off. That's an example of taking something that's not necessarily going to be super hot in the market. There was no demand for landing page software in a mass scale. Okay, it took a little bit of time to bring people in there, and it wouldn't have worked as an ad offer. However, there was mass demand for how to build your first business and whatnot. Took that, ran a profitable funnel off of that, used it to grow ClickFunnels. That's how you want to start looking at your business. And so you need to ask yourself, what a lot of people do is they try to take their business offer, which is lame. And most business offers are lame. You need to understand that. Like, most business offers are not super sexy, super hyped up stuff. You need a bit of time with the customer, make them understand and see your point of view. Like, for example, ClickFunnels. They needed time to make people understand the benefit of ClickFunnels and everything it did. There wasn't enough time to do that and make your money back on the ads. However, most people try to take their ClickFunnels offer to ads. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, and that's why it doesn't work. And so you need to think, okay, great. How can I go and make a front-end offer that the market's going nuts for? Okay. So for example, a few years ago, I noticed the market was going nuts for e-commerce offers. They really wanted that. So to get people funneling into my business, I made our front-end offer an e-commerce offer, even though my business wasn't primarily e-commerce. My business wasn't primarily in commerce. It was teaching people how to build businesses in general. People would come in to the offer. A lot of them would pay for the front end offer, covering our ad costs, and we get, hundreds of thousands of people in a month that were looking to build a business and then looking to buy software and all sorts of other stuff, which is what I was primarily selling. This worked super well because I noticed what was hot in the marketplace. And so you need to look at what's hot in the marketplace and say, what are people buying? What are people going absolutely crazy for? And then you can sell that. For example, I remember when Dr. X, people were going absolutely nuts for collagen. So collagen was his front end offer, and I believe they would break even on that, and then they'd start selling all their other supplements. Okay? I even saw they had a webinar at one point. Now, my favorite way to actually do this is you make your actual business the hot thing. A lot of people have a business that's already a lame duck, and then they have to sell something else to get people into that business to cover the ad cost. What I think you should do is you should go and actually genetically engineer your entire business for ads. So you need to look at the marketplace and say, well, what is literally not being provided and what can be unique in the marketplace that only I can sell? You can usually do it with the software, you can do it with the service, you can do it with a very unique info product. Because the easiest way, the most profitable funnels I've ever seen are unique products that nobody else is selling. This sounds like a no-brainer, but no one really does this. That automatically generate a result very easily. So for example, a person comes in, they buy this service, they put $20 in and they make $100 back in a month. And this isn't referring to make money online offers. This is referring to B2B offers. This is usually where I see this kill it with. And it has to be something that can be sold high ticket. And by unique, I mean literally isn't being delivered elsewhere. If you can get this right here and find an underserved market and then sell it high ticket, you're going to be on fire. This is one of the keys to my ads right here. Especially this result part right here. It's really hard to scale something that's unique if it doesn't also deliver results. And so this is what I think you should start factoring into your thoughts when you're thinking about how you're going to run ads. For the longest time, what I would try and do is I would try to connect offers that were chihuahuas and put them in arenas against pit bulls. It doesn't work. You need to make your own pit bull, whether it's a front-end offer that's high ticket, that isn't primarily your main business, it isn't the main product you're selling. Maybe you're selling a membership subscription or something like that. But it covers the ad costs that go against the other big dogs. Or you just make your dog literally your entire business up front. You make your business designed, genetically engineered to be a big dog by default by matching those things that I talked about. And that's how you have a much easier time on ads. That's how everything works out better. And then the final piece of advice I'll give you is when you're selling a front-end offer, make sure to collect leads on the way to the front-end offer. So have an ad that sends a person to an opt-in of some kind and then sells the front-end offer, because then you're also funneling hundreds of thousands of people in some cases, if you really scale this up, into your communities, and then you have a big business. And then when you have, 100,000 people in your community who are happy, then you can actually just sell them stuff without having to do crazy things. You have people that already like your brand, already like what you're doing. You can easily get 2,000 of these people to sign up for, something that's $100, $200 a month. Because now you have time to work on them. You have time to get to know them. You have time to brand build with them. And you have time to sell the chihuahua that everybody loves. But you can't do that right away when you're going and having to get in an arena with pit bulls. So this is lesson number 1. In the next video, what I'm going to be talking about is I'm going to be talking about the copywriting I use on my ads to sell these type of offers and make these type of ads work. Again, even if you're selling something slightly different than what I just discussed right here, the copywriting I'm going to cover in the next video is going to lay it all out for you crystal clear. You're going to be like, I've been doing something wrong. So be sure to subscribe to this channel because we're going to be releasing these videos multiple times a week and you want to see them when we put them live. And then on top of that, if you look below this video, if you want any help actually running your ads, you want to hop on a call with me where we actually review your ads, go over them, and show you how to scale them on YouTube or Facebook. Well, there's a link to a consulting link below if you want to talk to me and join my ad mastermind. But again, I'm not really going to talk about it. On top of that, if you need help tracking your ads, you want to scale your ads a lot further, you're tired of not being able to see your true ROI and bid on your ads, which is actually going to increase your cost to get a customer on ads to be much higher, thus lower your scale, you should check out Hyros below because we could just solve that tracking issue in an instant for you and fix it immediately. And then feed the data back to your AI on the platforms, so you find customers even cheaper. You should check that out if you run ads though. But regardless, stay tuned on this channel because we're going to be releasing new videos like this multiple times a week. Finally, last thing, I know I'm saying a lot of things. Check out the High Risk Facebook group on Facebook because it has over $50 million a month in media buyers in there. There's a qualification to join. You have to be spending a lot of ad spend, but it is the best media buyer group online right now. So you should check out those things, and that's it. I'll see you in the next video.